Hello everyone and welcome to the final stretch, the final countdown, you could say. Playoffs, Division 4-2-3 with Foxnyr Fenrir today. Of course, the main team is playing as well on the main channel, so don't forget to have both streams open. Today I am joined by Jasper, not to be seen yet on any social platforms of ours. So hello there.
I've been on YouTube before. I have a short on YouTube.
Oh yeah, true actually. Yeah, you have your sellout short. Your sellout short on YouTube. I forgot about that.
I'm Jasper. I'm the sellout of Foxnyr.
If you can quickly just introduce yourself, what you do with us, and well, not why you joined us here today, but just so people know who you are.
What do I do at Foxnyr? Oh shit. No, I'm the head of community, and I annoy people to get into shorts so we can post them. I'll try and take control over the social medias, make sure everything gets posted in time. Well, we'll try. Don't look at Instagram. What else do I do at Foxnyr? Shit, I'm not good at this. You put me on the spot.
I mean, you got a new title recently, so I mean, you can also.
True. I still don't know what I'm supposed to. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do in it. Like, cause if I look, I just got like a million titles.
True.
COO, right? Which Chief Operating Officer?
Basically, yeah. The right hand, my right hand, basically. Stupid as it sounds.
I'm your little slave.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, no,
right.
I try to do good. That's all I'm here for.
Hey, you're doing great, and that's why you got the title, right? In the end. But yeah, today, Fenrir, it's time. It's time for the first upper bracket playoffs, of course. The second match will be at 6 o'clock in the evening. So no matter what happens here, there will be a second match. Of course, we do hope for a clean 2-0, so we have a longer break in between the matches. Just kidding. Yeah, we hope for some exciting games. The enemies are on paper pretty good. I think they, if I'm not mistaken, my research is not wrong, they ended their group 14-0, so they didn't lose a game in their group. So it will surely not be an easy task for the boys, let's say it that way. But yeah, I have faith, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know if you are ready for everything.
Well, I've done no research because I'm very not very well known in League of Legends. I have a good gut feeling. I always have a good feeling. I've seen the boys play multiple times, our boys, and I have good faith.
Hey, well, then let's head on into Champ Select. As they just started, I waited a bit with the transition because for some reason the nice graphic animation thing we have didn't work. Mm-hmm. So yeah, speaking of the draft though, how long has it been since you have done anything league related? I don't know how up to date you are to everything, because you are of course we are a bit more chill here. It's a bit more relaxed. The mainstream is the high analysis, the always famous casting, right? We are a bit more chill. So how up to date are you on league right now?
I think I know about most of the champions.
Yeah, because you do follow pro play, right?
I follow as long as G2 is playing. That's my usual. Or I watch some Foxnyr as well when I'm at home, obviously. Yeah. As long as we don't talk about items, I'll be decent. I know about like what are the advantages are, what base. Like, I don't even like, as long as we like don't involve items, I'm somewhat knowledge. But add items, then it's gone.
Similar for me, to be fair. Most recently, I've not played that much recently, so item knowledge is out of the window as well, especially as I changed everything. But yeah, let's quickly. So it is going to be Fenrir on the right side and a Bootz, a Dark Moon on the blue side. The bans so far make a lot of sense. The Both bans are the same ones. We basically always see Thresh is left open though, which is interesting. Thresh is usually one that is also taken away, as our support loves his Thresh. MF will be taken first pick though. A very, we saw it, I think, last best of 3 for either Fenrir or the main team, I can't remember. But one of the two tiebreakers, MF was also first picked most of the time. So really, really strong right now. We are going to answer the Ziggs versus 6 flexible between ADC. We're not 100% sure where it's going to go yet. For now, I think some Troll hovers, and it's actually going to be a Skarner pick. Not a champion I've seen in a while. He did get buffed last patch, if I'm not mistaken. Either last patch or next patch. Not 100% sure. So potentially Fenrir is on a quick trigger finger on that potentially broken champion. You have to see how it performs in game.
We'll see how quick it goes, huh? If we dominate, it's buffed.
And if we lose, it's not buffed yet, and it's next patch.
Yeah. It's totally not up to us. It's all the way. Is he buffed? Is the update out?
Yeah, true. Yeah. On the other hand, Renekton being picked, of course, always a good blind pick for the top lane.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a really bad relationship with Renekton.
Okay.
Because like 90% of the time where I watch G2 play with Renekton, it doesn't go very well. But if people dare to pick Renekton against G2, it also doesn't go very well for him. Like it's always going bad against the team I support. So hey.
Fair enough. I mean, I think in the Fnatic best of 5, not the finals, but the upper bracket finals, the one that went to 5 games. I think it was picked like 3 or 4 out of the games as well. Mostly for Fnatic, if I'm not mistaken. I think they first picked it a couple of times. And it also inted most of the time, but it still won for some reason. So
I don't get Renekton, because I feel like Renekton gets very like often does not look very good, but like he is very integral to winning a game. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I mean I fully agree. It's always a bit hard to understand, but he always does his job basically, no matter what happens. And that job is usually one-shotting your carry for some reason. Even though he's like 0-10, doesn't really matter. He will still one-shot your carry. But yeah, then we have the Ornn though, so I mean that's also good.
I like the Ornn. The Ornn is the one with stunning ult, where it's like the giant ram on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Ornn horn.
Is that the name of the ult?
It's not the name of people, because he pulls out his horn. And he does like the horn, Ornn horn basically. I don't think it's the actual name. I would be surprised if it's the actual name, but it's just what people call it, I guess.
It should be. If it's not, it should be.
Yeah, no, agreed. Alright, and on the other side we have a Mumu, another champion you often see. Also something that is still pretty flexible between jungle and support, of course. You have the Misfortune and Mumu combo, which is pretty scary so far. So I wonder what Fenrir is going to pick against it. For now, all the supports are being banned. So I think Fenrir thinks that it is going to be in the jungle and all on support. But most of the engaged supports are out for now. Thresh is still open though. So maybe we get to see a Oregano Thresh here. Now, otherwise, we'll most likely either be the ADC pick or the mid lane, depending on where they want to send the Ziggs. It's going to be Poppy actually. So that's probably Poppy's support, I guess. I mean, Oregano played it 3 games ago in official. I wasn't the biggest fan, I have to be honest. But to be fair, I always like support. I always judge more harshly than the rest because I play it myself, right? So like I see mistakes, quote unquote. I see things that I would have done differently quicker than in other roles, right? So the I am not a big fan comes quicker with support than with anything else.
In fact, the last 10 matches I've played in the last 5 years or something, all been on support.
There you go. So you'll see if you like it as well.
I would lie. There was one in jungle, but we don't talk about that one.
Jungle is also the last role you want me on, to be fair. Jungle or top lane? I'm actually not sure.
Fair, I was playing with a friend and we were like, she was ADC, I was support, and then like you should go jungle once. As it gives me the one champ I have that can go jungle, which apparently is not very easy to play, Master Yi. I did not survive the first camp.
Master Yi is always a bit difficult because it's the easiest champ to play, or like not the easiest, but like one of the easiest champs to play. But like, it's hard to become useful especially if people have a brain. So of course, if you're playing in like bronze, silver, it's usually pretty easy. But like at some point, people understand. Hey, look, we CC this guy for half a second. He dies. Wait a minute. Maybe we should just do that. Something like that.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah,
How am I
exactly.
supposed to live if I die?
Exactly. Okay, but we round up the draft with the Ashe ADC though, so it's going to be Ziggs mid lane, and then it's going to be that Poppy support, as we suspected. And it will be the Azir and Maokai on the side of Bootz, a Dark Moon. Maokai going in the support role, so it will be the Mumu jungle. Also there, Mumu, Maokai can both be jungle support, so they're duo flexibility. Jeez, difficult words here. Funnily enough, we were having a small discussion about the Maokai support yesterday in Fenrir even. Because like someone picked it in solo queue and it was absolutely useless. Because like it's not as good in support right now as it has been in the past basically. So kind of funny and like ironic to play against that Maokai support in the first game of playoffs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My knowledge of League limits me to Maokai jungle.
Yeah, fair. It's the place where people usually see it, so that does make sense.
Yeah. I don't think, like, you don't have to ask my knowledge for, like, adventurous picks, but...
Yeah, fair enough. We have to see how the teams are going to play the picks, though, because that's the part that matters in the end, right? But for now, like, overall, how do you feel about the drafts? Just, like, if you take a quick look at both of them, how are you feeling?
Well, there's at least 2 champs on our team that I really enjoy watching, which are the Ornn and the Ashe. So I am gonna take that as a good sign because, And on the opponent's team, like from the ones I know, Renekton, as I said, is always very hit or miss. Maokai actually I feel is really strong if played correctly because LEC something like definitely when Yikes rookie split. I feel like I've seen a lot of good Maokai ults and all that stuff. Or was it the second split? I don't exactly know. So I have played Maokai really strongly.
Yeah.
I have also seen it play less strongly, but... So yeah, I'd say...
Yeah, fair.
I'd say from the last couple of splits that I've watched of League of Legends, I recognize more of the good picks between brackets on the opponent's team.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I think overall, it's hard to say right now. I'm a bit scared because Bootz has a lot of easy engage basically, which on the other hand, Foxnyr kinda also has, but it just a bit harder. Like it's not. I say it's the CC Foxnyr has is really good, but it's like not point and click. If you know what I mean. It's like Maokai. Maokai ult, you know the brambles that like go through like the lane. You can just yeet it from like a mile radius, and it will most likely at least hit a tank. You know, like the person that has to make sure that he gets hit instead of the carries, right? So you'll at least hit something. A Mumu ult is also like really hard to mess up, basically. And of course you have the Azir shuffle as well, but usually that's a more special thing if that happens, right? As Kadril always says, some roads lead, or like seeing some roads or something. He always talks about roads when Azir is being played.
What I see in chat, I completely agree with. Bootz comp looks stronger, but we have Teemo. I agree. I completely agree.
Fair enough.
And I might be biased towards Teemo, but hey.
Alright, I'm going to quickly head us into game number 1. As the players have loaded in. As said before, it will be Foxnyr on the red side and a Bootz Dark Moon, if I'm not mistaken, on the blue side. Game number 1 of a best of 3. So we have a potential 3-game series on our hands. Have to see how both teams go. For now, everything seems like a standard cover, standard things happening here. Yeah, I'm excited. Hope you're excited too. Hope chat is excited. Hope everyone is excited. And hello to Ali and Dan, both in the chat. I think Dan, if I'm not mistaken, he subbed in for Fenrir once. If that's the same Dan. There's a Dan in our Discord, in the Fenrir group. That's why I'm guessing it's him. If it is him, hello.
There's at least 227 Dans, looking at his nickname.
Fair, yeah. And he's the 227th, so maybe there's more as well, because you know there could be more after the 227th.
I also
Yes, that
see
is
that as
very
effective. Yeah. I already see emotes. I also am not spectating the same thing as you.
You're not spectating the same thing. What can you see?
I'm now seeing the Baki and Tiger from their bot lane. It's on directed camera. I don't know if I'm
Oh, yeah.
wrong here.
Oh wait, I don't even have the screen share. No, that's fine. Perfect. There we go. I forgot that you were in lobby because we fixed that.
Yeah. That did it very fast, thankfully.
Oh, left on actually DCing for a second here. What you can do real quick once the pause is over, because it seems like left on is having some potential internet issues.
Oh, I am seeing the same things as you. I just am that much more delayed because now it just started to pause for me.
Yeah, what you have to do quickly once the pause is done. Do you have your time bar, like your do you see the where you can pause and where you can like press buttons? You just skip forward, so you do like the double tempo until it stops, basically. If you understand what I mean. It's now frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's normal. Always when there's a pause in League and it unpauses, you always get this spectator pause, I guess. So it always takes a bit. It's always a bit annoying. Unfortunately, Riot's small indie company and everything, everything is supposed to work the way it does. Okay, so now if you can really quick go forward with the time, so that we are both at the same time.
No, it instantly puts me back at 1 speed, so I'm pretty sure I'm up to date now.
Yeah, so you should be at, the timer on top should be at 2, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Correct.
Perfect.
You can stop counting now, I can count.
Perfect. Alright, and then we're at the same place again. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, after the small break though, small delay, both junglers are pathing down. Amumu a little bit faster than the Foxnyr so far. Already on his fifth camp on the red buff, while Foxnyr is slowly but surely finishing his 4th. For now, nothing special happening quite yet. Both teams smacking each other. Foxnyr will be found though. Nice little deep ward by MF and Maoka there.
Ooh. That's a lot of HP loss on top on our arm.
That is a lot of HP lost indeed, but yeah, that is the power of the early game Renekton, of course. But Ornn should.
We do not love to see it.
No, for now we don't, but it should be fine. It is an Ornn, he doesn't really care. He's just chilling. Nice hawk shot, does spot the Amumu as well. And we know where Amumu is, so top lane also feels a little safer. Qmaru going for that backport to try and potentially contest the topside scuttle and then go, I guess, into another full clear. But Amumu seems to be running up, so could be hard.
I trust in Barcode. Full fate, blind fate.
That I have too, but the scuttle will most likely be gone before Qmaru can get there. So it will be a nice double scuttle for the Amumu in this case. Yeah, he got both of them. So now Ornn Ilias needs to be a little bit careful. Foxnyr, of course, is around. But it's going to be 2v2.
Oh, run Ilias. Oh.
Fortunately, the first blood does go over to the Amumu.
Looks massive.
I thought they might have griefed it after the first Amumu Q missed. But unfortunately, Amumu does have 2 Qs, so it worked out for him. Now Barcode getting bullied a little bit.
Oh, Qmaru.
And no flash on the Amumu. This should be a free kill here. And this is indeed a free kill. So we will take one back for the team at least. And arguably, I would say potentially I like the kill better on Foxnyr than on Amumu.
Definitely if he is in fact buffed.
Especially if he's buffed, exactly. Which we still don't know. Oh, actually bot lane.
Ooh, left him.
We'll be able to get away. Now Oregano needs to be careful though, but he might be able to just one-shot the MF here actually, yeah? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, come on.
The barrier.
Come on, Mr. Oregano. Oh.
The healing pot plus the vampire scepter. Vampiric scepter. Ah, whatever. The item MF has made sure she could survive at least.
Is this my like lack of knowledge about the items? But I feel like there's less items than there used to be with the lifesteal. I feel like a lot of items no longer have lifesteal.
I think there are a similar amount. I am not 100% sure. But potentially compared to back then, it should be less overall. That's possible. But I wouldn't say like, oh, it's 10 less or something. It's like maybe 2 or 3 items less. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was playing this league somewhat actively, Jinx was like just released. So yeah.
Fair enough. And now Barcode in an unfortunate situation. Nice shuffle by Jaco there. Fortunately,
Dan says there it feels like BT is the only good lifesteal item.
Yeah, BT is currently the only good lifesteal item for sure, yeah.
So maybe it's like less relevant rather than less frequent, the lifesteal items.
Yeah,
maybe
that's very possible.
Maybe that's why I feel like they disappeared.
Oh, speaking of disappearing though.
Beluga, hopefully.
He did manage to get the Drake, and now he will get those fruits. Kiyomaro will still chase though. And now actually Azir.
Ooh.
Oh, he's not able to get a rock, and now Azir flashes away. No flash on the Poppy, no flash on... Oh, actually Ziggs does have flash, so potentially he could go for something here.
Can we? Can we?
Yeah, we can.
Tiger down?
Tiger does not have flash either, so we'll try to donate the kill to the Ziggs, which is really important. 2-1 on that Ziggs now.
Hell yeah.
Nicely done. Both mid laners on 2-1 now, so basically dead even. Meantime, Seelengrab will get a plating in the top lane. Of course, again, as we said, Renekton really strong early game. Not too far ahead in farm though. Well, not too far. He's not ahead in farm though. That's a positive part.
To confirm, the Cloud Drake gives the opponents now a speed and attack speed buff, or?
It should. I thought it was only speed. You can hover over it on the top, and you see 5% out of combat movement speed and 5% slower distance.
Aha.
So that's what this Drake is giving.
I knew it was something to do with speed. I thought attack speed was part of it too.
No, that should be the Hextech Drake, if I'm not mistaken. Hextech Drake gives attack speed and ability haste. Oh no, Ornn actually caught in an awkward situation. 2 ultimates being used. Can he flash over the wall? He does not have flash. Never mind, he cannot flash over the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think he lives this.
Nah, that's a hard one. Walks up a little bit too far. Also a bit greedy, especially after he saw the grobs fall, so he knew that they were there. A bit of a greedy, potentially pointless. Renekton just tanking a turret shot.
A little bit greedy from Renekton too, I guess. Getting there before the minions.
Yeah, but he doesn't care. Oh, now Ziggs again. Maoka here too.
Not looking good for Barkwood, I guess. That's yeah.
Oh, Maoka wants the revenge, and he will get his revenge. Another nice shuffle into the... what was the Maoka ultimate? Undying Grasp? No, Nature's Grasp, almost. Undying Nature's, same thing. Nature is undying, so I mean, it's not that far off. If we humans mess up the planet, but we go extinct, nature will come back. So, like...
Nature will always restore itself.
Exactly, so it is undying.
Unlike us.
Exactly.
Oh, come on again.
Another little pause. Another little pause. Yeah, I have chat off, so if you can keep us up to date on what the players are saying.
The opponent has a sound issue. I think it was Jiku.
Oh, Jiku. How can you?
I don't know if you were talking to a baby. Coochie.
Yeah, sometimes talking to League players does feel like that. But not in this case.
I am sorry to the Bootz mid laner, but that could kind of sound like it.
While we are in a pause anyway, so actually we are in our post-pause thingy. Quickly gonna check on how the main team is doing. Funnily enough, the main team is also playing against the Renekton. That's funny.
Well, depending on how well it goes. Alias?
For now, it is going better than here. The Renekton is 0-1, so that's something.
Hell yeah! That's what we love to see. Well, or here in this case.
Over there, gold lead is dead even. In Fenrir's match here, the gold lead is a little bit in favor of Bootz, but the potential... Oh, and we get the freaking pause right now. What is this?
Yeah, that's a freeze and a half. I hope it doesn't freeze for the players.
Oh, really, really nice pop ult. Oh, Momo actually goes back in. Bit surprising there. I think he could have potentially lived.
I thought he got sucked in, but maybe that's...
No, he queued back in for some reason.
Okay, so that was a Momo ability then, I guess.
Yeah, it was a Momo's Q. Now, 1-3 on that Momo, actually, or... No, he grieves the combo. Not what you want to see on playoffs day from your top laner.
Bit unfortunate there.
Yeah, he's having a little bit of a broken blade moment, unluckily, but it's fine.
Damn. Damn. I'd say Broken Blade is honestly one of the most consistent players with the GP right now.
He's fine. I'm joking.
I know.
I mean, he did grief finals a little bit, not gonna lie, but like I think finals was his worst performance.
Fair.
At least laning, at least in the lane. Later on, he always does fine, but laning was rough.
I don't think there's ever like a moment in League of Legends that I will look back more with a smile, as I think it was the first or second time last season where Broken Blade played Zac, and things were going so well, he just didn't care about strategy at all anymore. And the only thing you could see, like on the highlights videos and the voice-com videos, was him just laughing and having fun. I don't think there's a moment in esports that sticks with me more, when you can completely forget about the competitive aspect and just have fun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, usually the only player that can do that is a tank and top laner.
Yeah.
Because usually the others are so busy fighting for their lives that they cannot really have fun. They're fighting for their life against that tank that is having fun. That's like usually the issue. You know, at some point the tank just comes around. It's like, hey, I have 8k HP. I don't take damage, but I am gonna one-shot you.
Someone needs to be sacrificed, right?
Exactly. Speaking of sacrifice, it looks like this tower is gonna be a first sacrificial lamb. Yeah, this Renekton is now becoming very, very scary.
That is in fact true, but I do believe in Elias and Ornn to pull it back. With potentially a little bit of help from the team later on.
Really, really nice engage here though by Bootz. They will find their first couple of kills, and now they will try to continue on Ashe and Ziggs here. Left on, still has flash, will be forced to flash away. In the meantime, Ornn is still fighting his Renekton top lane.
Again? Oh.
This is, okay, so I have a little bit of a personal grudge with top laners, right?
Oh no.
Top laners, for some reason, are the only like players in League, like the role, or like, you know, the players in their role,
yes,
that like don't stop fighting. And I you know, like the first couple of times I understand it. Like you mess up a 1v1 and you're like, if I sidestep this, you know, or if I play this better, you know, I win the 1v1. And I'm like, oh, fine, understand. You try one more time, I fully understand. You know, it was super close, I get it. But then at some point, they're like, yeah, like Elias now 0-3. The enemy is like 2 levels ahead, has a full item, and you don't. And you're like, you know, I think I can take him. And at some point, you should just understand, yo, I'm not taking this guy anymore. You know, like... And for some reason, it only happens with top laners. I don't get it.
For me, I kind of get the mindset because I am more into shooters than into MOBAs. So I will go like, I peeked this guy 3 times and he headshot me every time. But I know this 4th time I will be coming out on top. I do know that mentality. But I think in a shooter it's more viable than in a MOBA.
In a shooter it is more viable because in the end the headshot kills. Done.
That is.
And in MOBAs, again, you know, fall behind. Like, again, Renekton is now 1.5 items in. Ornn has 3 half items instead of anything. And, you know, like, he's just super far behind. So you lose the advantage. You know, it's not like, oh, if I just, you know, technically, if the enemy is an operator in Valorant, right? Yeah. You have not a Deagle. I don't know what the Deagle is. I forgot what the Deagle is. Sheriff. You have a Sheriff, right, in Valorant. You can still headshot him and you win the duel. Like, it doesn't matter. In the end, the headshot matters, right? Of course, he has an easier time with his operator, but if you headshot him, enemy dead. That's just unfortunately not the way League works, sadly.
Yeah, when are you gonna add headshots in League of Legends, man? Can't be asked. Can't be asked.
Oh, actually, really, really nice ultimate here. MF will be pulled in. No flash on her. Double TP though, a little bit scary here. The broken Renekton is around.
Ooh,
Lefton is dead anyway, so he's trying to get the Maokai, but he will unfortunately not. I mean, overall, we get a 1-for-1 here. Both ADCs traded. But we do get 2 TPs. We get both Jacko and Sailing Grub's TP. That's something we take for sure.
I didn't want to ask this earlier, but we were in a very heated debate. The Mountain Drake, does this benefit them or us?
I would say us. Yeah, us. I would say us is for us. It's better. Of course, we need to get those. Yeah. That's the...
Oh, or Mr. Organa saving Kimaru, hopefully, but not likely.
Should be fine to just wall away. Elias also here. Mumu almost falling there for the turret. Yeah, so Mountain Drake basically is better for the team that has more tanks, and we have more tanks as of right now.
Let's hope we keep it that way.
Exactly, because of course Renekton is technically a tank too, right? But he's more bruiser-ish, so he's like half-half. He does tanky and damage, right?
Renekton's a tank?
He's a bruiser.
I was about to say.
He's tanky, but also does damage. He's not as tanky as Orin, for example, but he is still like he's not an MF that just instantly blows up. That's like a bruiser is always a bit of a mix of both, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have the Amumu, who's also in his own right a bruiser. So he's also like not super tanky, but a little bit. And of course then you have Maokai support, right? But supports are always a bit less tanky than the rest because they don't get items. And on our side, we do have Elias, who is just a full tank. We have Skarner, who is also basically a full tank. And then, of course, the same thing as Maokai, we have the Poppy.
I see that our Kiyomaru Skarner has gone to takeaway.com and ordered himself some Bami.
Yeah, exactly. He does have that Bami Cinder now. He is 1.5 items in. So yeah, I like it. I respect it. I respect it.
Makes me think of the Uber Eats set on LEC.
He also went to Primark and got himself this jacket. This little linen cloth there. Oh, but Foxnyr Fenrir is looking to engage here. Ashe ult will hit the Amumu. Ooh. And again, this is not a super tanky Amumu. This is a full AP Amumu. Oh my god, he's getting ping-ponged around like a freaking...
Turned out into a 1v5.
Basically, yeah. And I think he was CC'd for like most of the time.
Yeah. At what point does it become cyberbullying?
I think that was cyberbullying already. I'm not sure if we're allowed to show this on stream anymore.
Aww.
Then quick update on the main team. They did just lose a big team fight, unfortunately. Not going that great.
Well, if we believe in karma and equal trade, that means we're now gonna win a big team fight.
True. Speaking of winning a big team fight, MF is caught. No flash on her. Now Sailing Grub needs to be careful. Of course, is super fat. So we'll be able to just slice and dice away. Dragon is up though. Without your MF, I think it is going to be a hard one to contest. Especially now that Sailing Grab was forced to use his ultimate as well. So even though he is super strong, he is not as strong as he was. Now MF is... Ashe is looking for... Oh, nice. Nice little W by Poppy here. Oh no, it hits the Ashe.
That's scary? Very scary?
It's very scary, but it doesn't matter. We are more scary.
Hell yeah, we got the Renekton down.
And the Amumu, that's 2 kills down. Big shutdown as well, over to our side.
I'm pretty sure we got the Amumu down quite a bit at this point.
True, he has 5 deaths in, unluckily enough. He somehow has more deaths than Elias at this point.
Any of our players.
Really big fight there. We will get that dragon again, as we said. Good dragon for us. We can quickly hover over it and you can see what it does. Plus 5% armor and magic resist. That's what I meant with the... It is just better for tanks. Mm-hmm. And especially like if you can get 4 of these, right? Because you can get 4 until the soul comes. It is 20%. That's 20% more armor. Skarner is a tank. Let me look at his items. He has a lot of health. And a lot of health and armor.
I'm just looking at the fact he's a giant war machine.
That also, exactly.
Like,
I think yeah. Skarner, I think he has some abilities that do more damage when he is more tanky, or like when he has HP or something. I'm not 100% sure. I think he does some HP damage, so he becomes stronger when he's tanky.
The character model on Skarner is insane, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, I do like the rework. Compared to the old Skarner, it's a lot better. For now, though, of course, we did have a really, really nice fight, but you saw the HP bars on Fenrir's side. It was not
Not a lot
as... yeah, exactly. Not as one-sided as I would have hoped to, of course. But we did manage to get some shutdowns. We got that Drake. Azir is still really, really scary, though. And now Oregano will be found out here. Looking for a nice ultimate. Does not hit. And now that is the...
Ooh, that is
Bootz
no bueno. Oh, actually?
Skarner manages to get away. For now, we only trade Oregano for nothing.
Did we trade?
I
was
about to say
about
we
to
didn't
say,
trade.
did we trade?
We only lost Oregano. Say that way. Could have been a lot worse.
To my knowledge, just losing a support is not all that detrimental.
Yeah, usually it's not. If there's one player that... If there are two players that know that it is Mickey and Hillesang, usually. They like to accumulate many, many deaths for no reasons.
That is the support I've learned League with a Mickey who just rushes in and dies at the time and then still somehow manages to like be an important factor in the detrimental team fight that decides the game.
Yeah, I am unfortunately no different than Hillesang or Mickey in this case. I usually call myself budget Hillesang, but the inting does come with that. So yeah.
More inting, less winning.
Usually it's inting and winning, but you know, again, usually those things like shake hands. Oftentimes. Speaking of shaking hands, Maokai and Skarner will be shaking hands here. A rock will be thrown to his face. That's also where it's going to end for now. Maokai Sapling will slow down Qmar, but he doesn't really care.
The little bear that like just ran at Kimara, isn't that the same bear as in the recent Valorant bundle?
In a second, I have no idea, but that was Maokai Sapling. Actually, it was not a... I'm not sure if it was a bear. I don't think it was a bear.
I think the skin showed it as a little like teddy bear.
You know what I'm saying? It should be a cat, because the skin he has is Meowkai.
Oh, I'm not sure what animal it was. I'm just saying a teddy, as in like a teddy bear.
Yeah, it should be a cat, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's Meowkai. The tiger is playing Meowkai. That's actually kind of funny. Now, in the meantime, Bootz is actually going for a bit of a greedy engage. Oh, but Azir shuffle. It's caps. All roads or something lead to him. How Kadro would say now. Yeah, Kadro mentions roads. Yeah, exactly.
He is inevitable.
That is multiple kills over 2 Bootz. Barcode will be able to flash away. Now my Google is talking to me again.
Google, now is not the time. So what I am seeing is that we have lost 5 towers, which I had not realized. And have not gained a single one, so...
Yeah, Renekton was busy. Well, Renekton and Azir were both actually busy. Getting towers on each side.
It would be nice if we could get a few.
Yeah, it's also a big reason why the gold is so in favor of Bootz. Of course, the kills help as well, but you can see it's only 5 kills. It's not that many kills in their favor. For now, it's mainly those towers doing a lot of work.
Don't let yourself get fooled. 8k gold lead is not that hard. Ask Fnatic.
Yeah, true. That would mean that we have to be G2 though. Which we might be. Let's find out.
You could have been saying that Ilios was throwing for content earlier on to keep on fighting, so I can see it.
Ashwood actually hits the MF here. She has no flash. She does have barrier. Skarner ult misses, but it should be a dead Ashe at least. It will be a dead Ashe. Now MF, sorry.
Wait a minute, let's not. Oh well, now it's a dead Ashe.
Dead Ashe as well. It's actually going to be a dead Foxnyr overall. It should be multiple kills over 2 Bootz, Elias and Barcode running away with their lives.
Seems increasingly unlikely that we are going to take this game 1, I'm afraid.
It does indeed. It looks like it's going to be the Baron over to Bootz. 24 minutes in. No ADC, but I don't think there is much Fenrir can do here. Elias and Ziggs both moving there. Maybe Ziggs can look for a miracle steal. You know, we have seen weirder things happen.
He's not trying, I think.
No, he's not going to go for the try. Yeah, now the 10k gold lead. Now it's becoming bigger and bigger. In the meantime, Foxnyr main team also getting a big punch in their face right now. Not gonna lie.
That is not what we want to see today, but hey.
That is indeed not what we want to see.
Maybe they've been watching. Maybe they've been watching G2 Valorant recently, and they're like, you know what? If we just lose map 1, we'll just win the series. Well, that did not work yesterday, but shh.
Maybe they've watched G2's league team recently as well, as they did lose to Mad Lions. Unfortunately.
We don't talk about it.
No, we don't. Okay, fair.
We don't. It's fresh wounds, fresh wounds.
French and fresh wounds, of course. And Sama not helping out, sadly enough. French power not enough.
French power doesn't work in League of Legends.
No, usually it's the other way around, sadly, but... Okay, ult being used here. Trying to force everyone off. Kiyomaru is tanky, but is he tanky enough to tank 4 people? Doesn't seem like it, he will fall. That's I'm trying to get out as much damage as possible with it. Don't think he will be able to get much more.
This is just starting to feel like the beginning of the end.
It is basically the beginning of the end, indeed. Ashwell will force the flash out of Azir, though. Important flash to get. Important target to get that one on. Just make sure that that road that leads to him is a little bit harder to find.
Elio's coming in like he started. Never end fighting.
True. Turret will fall. So far that is everything, though. Kiyomaru is up again in 2 seconds. I see Ziggs ultimate on the Amumu here. Does not find the follow-up Satchel. The good thing is we have Ornn, right? We have Ornn, and you know, I think you know, Ornn can upgrade items, right? Yeah, the upgraded items. Okay, well, as you can see in the inventory of Ziggs, of Barcode right now, you can see that his first item has like this red border around it, like this special red circle stuff around it. And it has a different name. The Leander's Torment. So the item that Amumu and Azir also have, Ziggs has the same item but with a red border.
I'm
Jasper confused.
I'm trying to find the inventory.
Did you close it or what?
No, it's never been opened for me.
No, at the bottom. Can you not see the champion list at the bottom with the items?
No.
What? Wait. Can you press O? O for opera.
Now I see it.
There you go. I was like, what? What happened? Okay, so as you can see in Ziggs' inventory now, he has the item with the nice red little border. He basically has the same item as Azir and Amumu has, but upgraded. That's thanks to Ornn. A big fight is going to start here. A big engage from Amumu as well in the meantime, but he is all alone. Kiyomaru trying to waste as much time as possible as well. Amumu will fall. Both junglers traded so far.
We killed Amumu once again.
We killed Amumu once again.
Now the rest, please.
Very, very true.
Oh,
engage.
We might be able to... Okay, no. I was gonna say we might be able to kill Renekton, but he is still quite a tanky character.
Jakku is looking for roads. No roads to be found quite yet, though. We managed to survive at least for now. Oh, it's as a rapper has said in the past, you know, it's don't ever say it's over, you know, when I'm breathing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I do not enjoy his music at all.
Fair. I personally do a lot. I was not a big fan of the World Song.
I think it's a fine song. I don't think it like matches the excitement you expect from a Riot song, like a hype song.
Yeah, agreed. I think the song itself was good, just the song overall, but just not as a League World Song. Basic. That was my big issue with.
I think they had the same problem with the first ever Valorant song, "Die For You." Like, if I listened to that song and I was like, you know what, that song's not bad. But it got released as the first ever hype song for Valorant. And it was extremely, like, perceived very underwhelmed by the community. Because they were like, really? This is what we get? Well, League of Legends got the Legends Never Die. I was gonna say Gods, but Gods didn't exist back then. Phoenix, all those songs. And then we get Die For You. Lost Die For You is actually a really good song, but
And Die For You is also a really good quote right now as we are dying. Unfortunately,
dying
not for me.
we are dying for them in this situation.
And as you said correctly as well, God does not exist as we do lose game number 1. Unfortunately.
Yeah, this feels like it's over. But can we get Renekton then?
Can we at least get the killer Renekton? No, it looks like we won't. He's too tanky.
We won't even attempt.
We won't even attempt it. That's game.
GG, well played.
Number 1 over 2 Bootz. And yeah, I mean, nothing much to say. You know, a lot of, I would say, many misplays early game on the side of Fenrir. Just some solo Q-esque mistakes, I would say. Yeah, and nicely played by Bootz. So let's head into a short little break, and then we will be back for game number 2 in a couple of minutes. I won't say don't go anywhere, but either go watch the main team, grab yourself something to drink, grab yourself something to eat, and we will be back for game number 2 in a little bit. See you guys.
See you in a bit.
and we are back for game number 2. Players are almost all ready. I'm going to quickly write that we are ready. There we go. Yeah, rough game number 1. Short update on the main team as well. They also lost their first game. Took a little bit longer, but in the end they also didn't manage to hold on. So we hope for a potential, we're going for the potential content run for both teams. Go for those 3 games instead of only 2.
It's always more exciting when you win in game 3, right?
True. The comeback is always more fun. And it seems like both teams are ready. So we are gonna hep into Champ Select right now.
Happing on,
man. We're gonna hep on. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard.
You're blue side now.
Yeah, that's the only thing I changed. It's gonna be Foxnyr on the blue side and Bootz on the red side. Let's see if anything of the bans change. Usually bans don't really change too much, especially of course for the winning team, as they're like, we don't have to change.
I think we now switched bans, no? We banned Yamumu. Why? That was the easy one to kill.
Maybe because of the easy CC and everything. Because I do, hard to be sure, but
there's probably a very strategic reason why. But it is funny to think the one that we killed easiest is just now banned.
True. But of course, it can also be tactical ins, like Mickey and Hilly. He died a lot, but he died for good causes, good sins.
They banned Misfortune.
Yeah, Misfortune is super stronger now, and here's a champion that you might not have that much knowledge of yet, especially as she is. Is she enabled in ADC now? I think she is now enabled in ADC, or last week she was enabled already. Was she played already? No, right? In ADC.
I don't think so.
I don't think she was played yet.
I recall AWT saying that she was banned. So.
Yeah, I think, but because of a bug, I think, was the chrono break stopped working. But yeah, Aora, or whatever, the bunny champion.
Oh no, they're gonna teach us our place corner.
Oh no, they yoinked our Skarner. It was so broken last game. So it was, but not buffed yet though. It seems, as we did lose, So the buff is still coming.
That is what we're hoping.
That is what we're hoping, indeed. Let's see what we are gonna answer with. I think I want to say something like the Viego, but the Viego is of course banned as usual.
In 2019, I would have said Pike, but no, that's not happening.
Pike right now would be horrible to pick. Not gonna lie. Once it's blind pick, and the more tanks the enemies have, or the more bruisers the enemies have, the less you want to play Pike. And yeah, so far seeing a Skarner and Renekton. Yeah, back with Ornn. I mean, didn't 100% work out. Yeah.
A fun story from me is like my first year watching League of Legends pro play started at the finals where like G2, Origin, and Fnatic were the 3 finalists. Where G2 I think won 3-0 against Origin in the grand final.
Yeah, the one I was at as well in Rotterdam.
Yeah, and then you had the MSI that we won, then like go on the other split. Then you had Worlds finals against FPX. The last game,
2019. Yeah,
I think it was the last game, and I was sitting with a friend who's a T1 fan and like really knowledgeable in League of Legends. Whereas you had me, who just started watching League of Legends, who had no idea what was going on. Just like G2 is funny to watch. I like supporting G2. That was all I cared for. And then like it comes to the final pick. And he's like, okay, so this champ would make sense, this champ would make sense, this champ would make sense. Like, but they're gonna pick Pike. And he looks at me, dude, that makes no sense. That is the worst possible pick they can make. And then you look at the screen, Pike, locked. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it was a phase where Pike, where they played a lot of Pike, right? So, understandable.
Yeah. So it was in their face. I knew like they love to play Pike. I was like, it would be funny if they picked Pike now. So I called it, and I was getting flipped from that is so not a good option. There's so many better picks, and then they pick is like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I called it.
Fair enough. But yeah, as Chet is saying, as Dan is saying, Aora. Yeah, excited for that one. The main team did just lose to Aora, who did a lot of the carrying. So.
Wait, how do you pronounce it?
I'd say Aora. It's Aurora, I know, but Aora is easier to say for me. Aurora is like Aurora, you know, it feels very
Aurora.
it feels very awkward. I don't know. So I say Aurora.
Okay, I was wondering, is it supposed to be pronounced like that?
No. It's just I don't know. I haven't seen or talked about or played this champion enough yet that it's like in my normal vocabulary.
What is it, a mid lane or an ADC or a jungle?
It's mid lane / top lane.
Mid lane.
Yeah,
but I'm assuming Ornn is
usually mid lane. Yeah, it's usually mid lane, so yeah.
That's a character I don't think I've ever seen. Swain.
Possible. 2019. Hey, I've surely seen a couple of Swains, but not much. It doesn't get picked that often in pro play. But it is one of Leftan's favorites, though. So it is most likely going to be the ADC, the AD, quote unquote, the APC Swain ADC.
So my knowledge would be Leona supports, Ornn top, Aurora mid, I assume, Wukong jungle, and then Swain ADC. Is that correct? Yeah.
That should be the case. I would be very surprised if it's any different than that. Yes.
Okay, so I am learning.
Okay, so the good thing, let me give you a quick thing about Swain and the reasoning, or at least I have to guess, of course, but the thought process that I can see behind Fenrir picking it. They see, okay, so the enemies had Renekton, Skarner, LeBlanc, and Nautilus. Right, those were the 4 picks they already had locked in. So far, that's 4 champions that want to run into your face. Well, 3 champions and LeBlanc kind of also jumps in, so similar, but you know, the other 3 want to go in and smack you to death, basically, right? The Renekton, the Skarner, and the Nautilus.
Yeah.
There's one thing that Swain loves, is when enemies want to run into him and smack him. Because that's when he's strongest. Because basically the way the champion works, if he uses ultimate, he goes into his bird, into his crow form, basically. And he starts lifesteal sucking the life out of everyone around him. To all the enemies around him. Basically, he loves to suck, exactly. So he you know, but the ultimate stays on as long as he is actively damaging enemies, basically, with his ultimate. So the longer the fight goes, the better for him, as in like, because he is just being chilling with permanent lifesteal, permanent bonus damage, you know, staying alive, basically. Yeah. So the longer a fist fight happens, yeah, exactly. The longer a fist fight happens, he is literally just standing there dancing, staying alive.
Imagine.
So yeah, that's basically why the pick here makes a lot of sense, because again, they had 3 champions that just want to go in, melee range, want to hit you, and that's just really, really hard into Swain. So at this point, it's engaging 4 Bootz should be pretty hard, because they either have to catch the Swain and really make sure he cannot move and just instantly dies. If he doesn't instantly die, it's going to be really, really hard for them to play.
So what you're saying is we are getting an left an MVP.
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, I like it. I like it a lot.
I think, one, because he's just super comfortable on the champion. Again, it's one of his favorites always. He has picked it a couple of times already. I don't think this split, but at least last split he picked it a couple of times. So yeah, that's already really good. But also, again, I think in this specific matchup, specific situation, I think the champion is really, really good. Especially on the other hand, also you have 4 the whole team of Fenrir is also happy with fist fighting. Like Leona wants to just go in and hit people with her sword, stun everyone. Wukong is in the middle of everyone, you know, hitting everyone. Ornn, you know, standing in the middle of everyone. And even Aurora, whatever, is also, she's a mage, right? She's a control mage, quote unquote, but she's very short ranged. Yeah. So she has to be really close up to the enemies to do stuff. So again, you have 5 champions that also want to brawl and fist fight close up. And with the Swain paired up in that, just being a menace, basically, making sure to soak up everything of the enemy.
He's a menace.
He's literally a menace. It should be really, really hard for Bootz to play. Of course, it comes down to execution. It comes down to, can we not die 20 times early game? You know, basically, that's also...
But that's half the fun of it. Come on, man.
True, but you know, you can run a marathon with 2 legs or with 1. and I would prefer to run it with 2 legs. So yeah, it's always a bit, grief a little bit less early game, and late game becomes easier. It's basically, the way it works usually.
Oh.
So we are loading into the second game.
I am now seeing our guys and now their guys, and Lefton and Barcode starting off with the very team-friendly good luck, have fun.
Yeah, so what you can quickly do again, you should see the time thingy. Just quickly press on the plus until it goes back to ×1, just to make sure that we are exactly on the same page.
It was like half a second.
It's not much, but it's always just to make sure that we are on the same page.
Yeah.
What you can also do...
we're not looking at stream yet.
Yeah, I'm swapping us over there right now. I was still preparing everything. There we go. What you can do quickly, though, is... Do you have a QWERTY keyboard or a QWERTY keyboard?
QWERTY, unfortunately.
Okay, if you press Ctrl-Shift-Z, it might be Ctrl-Shift-Y. If nothing happens, with Ctrl-Shift-Z, and then scroll out while holding it. You should be able to zoom out League more than normal. It could be Ctrl-Shift and Y, if the Z doesn't work.
Neither are doing anything.
You should hold it and then scroll out. That should work.
Oh, I need to press them like apart now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this happen.
And then you can zoom out a lot more and see just way more of the game. Instead of being so zoomed in, which you were probably before, I'm guessing.
I may have zoomed out a little too far, and now I see a lot of black screen.
That works too. I mean, you can zoom out as much as you want. Also, don't forget to press O again. O for, origin. To make sure you can see the items and everything again.
Right, yeah.
Perfect. Well, game number 2 between Bootz and Fenrir. Again, this time Fenrir on the blue side, Bootz on the red side. We do have that Aurora, whatever.
Come on, Elias, you can do this. Not Renekton again. You win this one.
No deja vu, please. We've seen this story happen before.
Oh, there goes the fun. We go to the next battle. Oh no, we're back to this one.
Back to bot lane. Okay, so basically, quick again, Swain again, because you said you don't know how Swain works, right? Swain basically, he can CC people with one of his abilities, and he can pull their soul out of them, basically, which heals him a little bit, but also gives him max HP.
Oh, damn.
So it's always a little bit of a mini game you play by stacking that. So
I might offend people here, but holy shit, Swain's character model looks like a fucking World of Warcraft character.
True, but I think that's also a bit of the goal of it.
They wanted to keep young Wonder interested, huh?
I guess, yeah, maybe. Oh, Barcode actually taking a lot of damage here, but should be fine for now. LeBlanc is a bit scary in those straight 1v1 trades. But yeah, basically, so Swain has 1 soul right now, 1 stack. And 1 stack gives him 12 HP. 12 bonus HP. Doesn't sound like much, but I mean, again, now he pulled out another stack. You should have seen it right there. He pulled like a dragon out of Nautilus his soul. So now he has 2 stacks, which means 24 bonus HP already. Oh, there you go, another stack. And the W, the other thing, gives another stack. So you've got 2 stacks from that one. So now he's at 48 bonus HP already.
So is it like, does that like remain for the whole game, or is that something like
remains
if the 12 damage is taken is gone? Okay, no.
It stays forever. That's why he's one of the endless scaling champions, basically. In this case with HP.
So if this game would go on for like 2 hours, he could like legit have 10,000 HP.
Yeah, basically.
Or he dies. Oh wait, no, that's the other one. That's Mr. Organa.
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Organa dying, he might potentially fall here. Tries to get away from everyone, and he will be able to get away for now. He doesn't manage to stay away, but actually, we can get a trade though. Bucky did get caught by that E, so another 12 bonus HP for the Swain, and the kill. And so basically, if you want to check on how many souls he has, you can click on the Swain. You can click on his character model. And then above his icon on the bottom left, you see like a 9.
Yeah, the Ravenous Flock.
Yeah. So he has 9 stacks right now, and then you can count 9 times 12. There you go. So almost has 120 bonus HP already. Which is basically Like if you look at the ruby crystal, right? Look at the item Oregano bought. You know, the red crystal, right?
Yeah.
He has. That thing costs 400 gold, I think, if I'm not mistaken right now. And it gives him 150 bonus HP.
So that's almost 400 gold spared.
Basically, so Lefton almost has 400 gold in his passive already, basically.
I think Dan like calls it correctly here, saying that was worth. Honestly, worth.
I think it was worth for sure. Again, you give over the first blood, which is a bit of. Of course, you never want to give up first blood, right? But in the end, you do give the kill to, in my opinion, the most important character of your team in this case, which is going to be the Lefton again.
Also, to my knowledge of League of Legends, I would say a support for an ADC is a worthwhile trade.
Yeah, that's always worth, especially because the reason that it is always worth is usually because of farm, right? Because if the support is not on the map, it doesn't really matter. If the ADC is not on the map, he loses farm. Even if it's just like 3-4 minions, again, a couple minions, that's like 100 gold already, right? That's
it stacks up. It stacks up.
Exactly. For now, things are slowing down a little bit again.
Might there be an impending fight on the bottom though, or?
Usually with Swain, if there's a fight, it will be from both sides and not from our side, usually. With Swain, you kind of want to wait until you're level 6, because before that you are, I don't want to say useless,
Barcode is struggling.
Yeah, Barcode is having a really rough time. But usually most mid laners have a rough time against the Blanc. Oh, actually manages to get the dash. Will die and fall to the Blanc though. Again.
Maybe you should press the plus as well, because you're quite a bit behind. Because when I said he's struggling, he already died. Yeah. He was already dead for me when I said he's struggling.
Yeah, for some reason I did press this. Oh, and I'm bot lane actually.
Oh. Welcome to the team fight.
Welcome to the team fight indeed. Leona does fall again. Drake also going over to bots. That's 3 kills now.
I think it tells a lot though, where like they are seemingly very wary of fighting 3v1 because the tower and Lefton.
Yeah, I mean Lefton is not too far away from 6. Ooh, nice hook though. He will be able to get away for now. Beluta is tanking the tower.
Ooh, that's
Oh, nice. He does manage to get the 1-for-1 trade though.
Yeah, if only Leona didn't die, it would have been a bit nicer in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
If Leona didn't die, we might have had the 2v3 there.
I think if Lefton has level 6, he kills all 3 of them there. Not gonna lie. That's literally how strong he would have been in that situation.
Wayne that OP, damn.
It's especially early game when the champions do not have that much damage yet. It's really, really strong. Because there's just not enough damage in the game yet to really kill him in time. And again, Skarner wants to be on his face. Nautilus wants to be in his face. So that's 2 people that are basically standing next to him. That they are giving him free HP. Right, at that point. So like,
we'll conduct the voice grabs, let's go.
Yeah, we didn't manage to trade that. Usually the way League works, it didn't work that way last game unfortunately, but usually you trade Void Grubs for Dragon. So one team gets a Dragon and the other team gets a Void Grubs. That's usually the way that the trade goes. Except if a team is really, like, winning really hard already. Which in this case, you know, Skarner spent a lot of time bot lane. Of course, did get that kill on Leona. But that was the reason why we could take that those grubbies in this case. I'm personally not the biggest fan of the trade in this case. The only thing that is good about it though is denying the grubbies for Bootz, because I think they would be a lot stronger with the grubbies than we are, basically.
That's fair. Oh, come on, Barco, you got this.
Barco might actually have this. I have no idea what Aura really does. He goes for the all-in though, and he will find it.
Hell yeah, my boy!
We get the trade back there, and of course a big wave also on Skarner is going to try and get the Aura here though. Wukong is going to be around to try and help, but he will not be in time. Can he kill this Skarner though? I don't think he really has enough damage for this. Oh, he will get pulled into tower. The clone, luckily enough, takes the tower damage though. We heard the flash sound, but we didn't see... Ooh, damn. We didn't see it, and the Scorpion just smacks the monkey in the face.
Rumors have it, Kimura tried to be an actor, but he got rejected for the role in the Avengers.
Unlucky.
I'm sorry, Kimura.
Oh, actually bot lane now. Going for an all-in. Leona tanking tower for a bit, but this Varus is taking a lot of damage, will not fall quite yet, but now Nautilus in trouble. Does have flash.
Ooh.
Oh, Leon actually going in for another play here, and we will get the kill. The question is, can Lefton get out? He still has his ultimate, but he uses it a little bit too late. In my personal opinion, will not be able to get out, and as you can see for now...
I think that was a bit too over committee.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but they did manage to get the kill at least. Another kill over to Lefton, who now finishes his first item. So he has that Malignance. Do you know what Malignance does, or do you not know what Malignance does?
I have no clue.
Okay, so Malignance is also a pretty quote-unquote new. I mean, it came start of this season or last season, I'm not sure, but again, not like an 8-year-old item. And basically what it does, it gives you a lot of cooldown on your ult. Like lowers your ult cooldown by a lot. So, you have that basically permanently. And,
that is very nice.
Well, not permanently, but you know what I mean. It feels like permanently. And also, it applies a burning effect, like a small ticking effect, on enemies you hit with your ult. Well, now you can think about Swain again. People run into you, use your ult, you're permanently hitting everyone with your ult. So they all burn as well.
Very
so
nice.
Basically, the combo of that ultimate... Oh, actually, barcode, yeah. It's just that double chain. Yeah, hard champion to live against, unfortunately.
Unlucky.
Unlucky indeed. And now we need to, again, like I said...
Come on, Elias, you got this. We trust in Elias.
Trust in Elias, but Renekton wins this. I trust in Elias, but I don't trust in this fight personally. He needs to run away. I don't want to see him get to force his flash. He does have ultimate. Now Swain is going to get engaged, and Wukong is around here too now. TP also comes through. LeBlanc will be here.
3v4 is scary.
For now, Swain is just not super strong quite yet, but you can see he has his ult permanently doing damage. Does get hooked again.
Oh!
Wukong finds a big engage though.
Ah, yeah, brother!
Now needs to be careful. LeBlanc does a lot of damage, but Swain just permanently healing himself. And that's what I told you.
More?
And that was literally the power of Swain. You saw he could he tanked 3 hooks basically and just didn't die. There was just not enough damage to kill him yet. I mean, it doesn't seem that relevant yet, because it just isn't. He is level 8. It's really early game, But for now, he is just gonna be really close to unkillable, and this will help a lot, this fight. And now Wukong also got 3 kills, is super strong. We will be able to get that Drake. Will be the Chemtech Drake over to us. That's actually one of the Drakes that I always need to check what the hell it does, because I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's, yeah. Okay, so Riot, right? We love Riot. They're really good at their game. Basically, Chemtech Drake got removed from the game at some point, because it was like, they were not happy with how it was, right?
Was it broken as well?
I think it was like either really useless or broken. Just the way the dragon worked, they could not balance it correctly. That was like the issue. So they removed it and then re-put it in. But for example, as you can see right now, we cannot hover over the Drake.
I was about to say,
they did not implement. They did not implement that. They did not re-implement the tooltip that all the other Drakes have. There's a little detail that's it's a Riot thing. We all know it. Unfortunately.
It's time to riot, boys.
It's time to riot, basically, exactly. Yeah. But also, back to a little bit of Swain detail and his souls. Enemies that die also drop souls. So he just was in the proximity of 4 people dying, which were, again, 4 bonus souls. Just a little bit of a nice little extra, Again, that's 48 bonus HP, We can take a quick look at Swain right now. He's at 30 stacks.
Yeah, 360 bonus HP. I just checked as well.
Like, that's, again, we can look at those. Take the Ruby Crystal as an example, right? Ruby Crystal, 150 gold. So he has more than 2 Ruby Crystal in his inventory, right? And in his passive.
What a guy.
That's more than 800 gold.
So basically what this gem does, if you get him started, he's not stopping.
Yeah, basically. He's a bit similar to Zac in that way, kind of. No, like you said, we were talking about Zac before with Broken Blade, being able to go in, not dying. He's a bit similar in style as that. He's a bit more risky, as he is not full tank, as he is actually a damage dealer, right? Speaking of dealing damage, they are going to try to get onto Nautilus. Lefton tries to find the little engage onto the Varus, though.
We are losing our first turret.
That's 4 more souls right there. Oh, I love this, man. Yeah, sorry, I'm busy watching the mini game, the stacking mini game. I always love stacks. All the champions that I love to play, which are Senna and actually little engage onto Varus here. Leona finds it, and this will be a dead Varus. Leona will also die though. The flash, unfortunately, a little bit too late.
I think we might get the tower down.
Yeah, we should be able to get the turret here.
Kimara goes for Tiger.
So watch out though, LeBlanc is on his way. He will be able to find it. Now, as long as he does not die to LeBlanc, this was worth it. In the meantime, Elias doing his best, trying to defend top lane against 2 enemies. But now
wasting a lot of time as well.
Everyone is around here. Barcode is here too. Salengrab gets away with not too much HP to work with. But for now, it seems like they are going to stop chasing, which I think is better. We got a good trade overall on the whole map.
Ooh, Wukong just getting out there. I think that was a reasonable trade, right? We taking a lot of damage bots, they taking a lot of steps for top.
Yeah, so overall, it's better for us, personally. Because getting Ornn behind is less relevant than getting the ADC behind, basically. So the Ornn does not really care about being too far behind. I mean, you saw it as well in the Fnatic versus G2 matches, right? I mean, again, Broken Blade was losing most of the early games. Like, pretty hard, to be fair. Like, no disrespect meant, but he was losing early game really, really hard. But it just didn't matter, because he was on Ornn, and he just did his job as Ornn. You know, so it was like, I don't care. I'm 5k gold behind. I don't mind. Oh, my enemy top laner is 2.5 items ahead. I don't care. I'm gonna do my job anyways. Speaking of doing his job, Leona finds the engage though. But Nautilus will just waddle away. Dragon is spawning now. The question is, are we in a comfortable position to fight this one? We have left on with 2 items. He has his 2 key items. Swain has 2 key items. That's the one he has. The two he has right now. Meantime, actually, LeBlanc trying to find a little engage. Will not find anything though. So he has Rylai's as well. The second item he has in his inventory. That's this nice golden stuff with an ice shard on top. You can read what it does. Basically, it slows everyone. Yeah, it slows everyone you hit. So again, let's go back to that ultimate, right? People run into you. You have the ult on. That's permanently damaging everything around you. Which also means you are permanently slowing everyone by, I think it was 20%? No, 30%. 30%, so everyone that is around you the whole time is just permanently slowed by 30%. Which also means it's harder to get away.
The more I'm reading about this, the more I think, you know what? I think left-hands are win factor here.
And we can see it right now. Yeah. Right here. You can see no one can move, literally. LeBlanc also permanently slowed left-hand flashes in to get the kill onto the one target. There's one target that can kill left-hand right now, and that is the Varus. If the Varus is dead, though, there's no one that can deal with left-hand in this case. Well, actually, LeBlanc also gets caught a little bit here. We'll try to get the trade. I thought she could jump out. Unfortunately for her, she chooses to jump in. Gives the shutdown over to the Aurora, whatever you want to call it. Big fight for Fenrir here. Now the gold is for the first time this game actually in our favor. Even if it's just by 500.
For the first time this series even.
For the first time this series might potentially even. True. And we'll go up a little bit more with that dragon. Second Drake now. And again, this is going to be Mountain Drakes again, Mountain Soul again, like last time. We'd like to take that little bit of extra tankiness. It's really, really good for us. You know, Ornn becomes a lot tankier. Even the Wukong has a little bit of tankiness extra. The Leona has a little bit of extra tankiness. But also on the other hand, Swain, usually, when he has these 2 items, he often starts to go full tank. Because he will just do enough damage passively, basically, if he survives. You know, that's like the...
I can't imagine.
So, for example, there's one item in the game that's called Spirit Visage, which is an anti-mage item, so magic resist item, right? Mm-hmm. That increases your healing by 30%.
Oh, this is dangerous.
This one is dangerous, and I think Elias will not be able to get away. Maybe he tries to go for a flash here. His team is around. He will get ulted, though. Flashes away a little bit late. He should have flashed away from the ultimate. Chooses not to, though. And yeah, that's it in the end. Ornn falls. Not too bad, but a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, back to Spirit Visage, though. Actually, no, not back to Spirit Visage. Barcode is being attack
Come on, Barco, take
by
out
the
this Barco.
Renekton here. Don't think he has enough damage to really kill the Renekton. Renekton's ultimate is super, super strong. And now I kind of want to explain the item. Spirit Visage, again, magic resist item, so against mages, right? And look at the one target that is strong on Bootz side right now. It's still a LeBlanc, AP damage, so Spirit Visage would not be that bad, in my opinion. Also, the Varus will do a little bit of AP magic on hit damage at some point, so I think Spirit Visage is not bad here. What the item does, though, the reasoning why it's so good on something like Swain, also on something like the Zek, as I spoke about before, right? Is it increases all your healing by 30%. So everything you heal, all your healing you do, it gets increased by 30%. And again, Swain, the only thing he does is heal. He heals with the... Like, every time he pulls one of those stacks, right? The stacks we were talking about, he also heals. So it's not just... It doesn't just give him max HP, he also heals by like 150 HP or 200 HP. It's like a lot. So every time he gets those stacks, he also gets like a big burst of healing. His ultimate heals him. Everything heals him. So yeah.
So basically out healing the damage he's taking.
Yeah, basically. So that's why I think Spirit Visage here would be good, and it's also one of his key items, but recently the item just has not been as good as back in the day, basically, so not everyone builds it. So I wonder if he's going to build it, not 100% sure. I think it would be good. And now, Nautilus.
So Swain is basically... I don't know when Swain came out. You said 2019, right? So he came out after a little famous anime called Sword Art Online, where like they had the same thing, where like a group of people were attacking the main character, and he just healed the damage quicker than they could take it, deal it.
Yeah, I don't know when he came out, but he did get reworked at some point. He used to be different, quote unquote. He used to work similarly, but just look different, I guess. But I think Swain overall is a pretty old champion. I think he's probably like 2013-ish, maybe 14-ish. Let me just
we're losing another tower here, huh?
Yeah, this LeBlanc is a bit of a menace on the side. It's a bit unfortunate. Luckily, they don't have the grubbies, so makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, Swain got released 2010.
Spirit Visage on which champ? I think we're talking about it on Swain in this situation.
On Swain, yeah.
That it would be really painful for the opponents.
Okay, so Swain got released in 2010, by the way. He's like one of the OGs. He's one of the...
Oh, he already existed when I played.
Yeah, basically. But he used to look different. He used to look and play different. I don't know when his rework was.
You know what's something I realized this year, or like they also got like a reskin? Was Jack.
Yeah, true.
It's a holy shit. Oh, hello, Spooky fans, who's coming to support Kimaru?
Hell yeah, they need it right now, that's for sure.
Hell yeah, Kimaru is finishing them all off, together with in teamfights with Swain. Been doing really well.
Very true, very true.
Deadly combo.
Quick update on the main team. It's basically dead even. They're almost 17 minutes in the game, and the gold is again close to dead even. So
let's hope they can take it over.
And the enemies pick Pike, by the way.
We are so far now. I'm kidding.
So unfortunately, not in the game you wanted to see it, but the Pike did get picked, just not in the same translate.
I'm gonna check more like, hey, can we switch streams? Oh no.
Right, Dragon though. Dragon is up. We are gonna look for an engage. Varus does not have flash yet.
Oh?
Fenrir is not able to get onto him though. Skarner needs to use a lot to get away. And now you see just the Swain in the front line.
Kimaru is legendary.
Yeah, at this point it just becomes really, really hard for anyone to... Again, if Varus is down, no one really kills this Swain. Look, he even flashes in to make sure his ultimate does not run out. That's again... You see the... Well, you don't see it. Yeah. You see the little red bar under Lefton's HP? The red bar that's now running down?
Yeah.
It's now gone. That means the ultimate goes out. So if that bar goes away, the ultimate runs out.
It's his ult meter, so it's his timer.
Yeah. But again, if you hit enemies, that one fills up and you can basically stay in the ultimate. And this should be the third Drake actually. Second mountain though. Over to Fenrir, as long as the LeBlanc does not find a magical steal. She is going for it, but nice little hook there, or not hook, engage there by Oregano. They will find the LeBlanc here.
Ooh.
Question is if Barcode lives. He does manage to live though, importantly enough. Yeah, going from not having a great time to now being 4-4-4.
Oh,
and left on.
Yeah. We got Dan saying in chat, Abyssal Mask is great here for Foxnyr maybe on an Ornn or a Leo.
Yeah. Also agree. Like, even Abyssal Mask, even on Swain, technically is good here. Technically. Again, it is better on someone else, but it would not be bad on the Swain as well. And again, you can see the Ornn upgrades coming through again. You can look at Swain's first item that he has in his inventory. It now got that red... Again, that red little outline again.
Masterwork.
Yeah, so basically what you can do if you want to see like the difference, right? Like how much of a difference it makes. You can hover over Swain's item because Aurora has the same one, but not upgraded. You see it? Yeah. So you can see that, okay, Malignance, not upgraded, gives 80 ability power, for example. He gets 105.
It's almost plus 50% ability haste, which is probably really strong on Swain, is what I'm assuming here.
Yeah. In the meantime, Legendary over to Kiyomaru. Really not wanting to go down 0-2 for sure. Making sure the content game will continue for today. At least for the Fenrir boys.
I got quite a good feeling about Fenrir this specific game. I think it's really not a situation of can they come back. I think if they win, it will be a Fenrir choke. I think we got the upper hand.
Speaking of which, this is a potential throw moment though. Lefton is not allowed to move. He will not die quite yet. Does get another heal through. Again, these stacks are just permanently healing him. He will fall here. No, he will actually. Did you see the healing? You see the heal. It's so stupid, man. And he gets the quadra kill. Somehow, 4 people running into his face, trying to smack him down.
Hey, my guy.
But and we get the Baron. Not falling quite yet. And will be Baron over to Fenrir as well.
Yeah, that's saying what the fuck Swain OP. I agree. I respect it. I like it. I think, assuming this goes to a game 3, I think we might not see a Swain. I think they might be banned.
So, agreed, but the issue also is, again, this was a perfect... The pick moment they picked it was perfect. Swain is not a champion you can always just pick. Like, one of the enemy champions has to be different, and it already becomes a really... Like, a much harder game to play for Swain. But just because, again, they had the Renekton, they had the Skarner, the LeBlanc, and Nautilus. Those were the 4 champions they saw. He just knew this is a perfect Swain game. Like, there's nothing that they can pick now that is going to ruin that, you know. So, I'm not 100% sure about the ban, but at least it will be on the radar now.
So I'm assuming what we're saying here is we've won this game. Like, assuming we win this game again, we've won it on the pick and ban.
I mean, again, boys played great as well. No discredit to anything there.
True.
But I think draft did make is a big part of this one. Yeah, for sure.
You can say boys played well. I feel like part of playing well is your draft. No, that's also part of playing well.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you have to, no matter what draft you get, you have to be able to play it out, and I did. Again, Swain got super fed early game. He got many kills fed to him, and we can again click on Swain real quick. Look at his stacks. He has 79 stacks now. You can do the math in your head. 79 times 12.
If you hover over it, it just says 948, so...
Okay, there you go. You can also do that. He almost has 1,000 bonus HP. This guy has 4,000 HP, so 25% of that is his passive. And now they are going to look for another engage here. But again...
But then they have to realize Lefton's here, right? No, come on.
Yeah, they're pulling in the Swain, but Swain wants to be pulled in. That's literally exactly what he wants to happen. And that's 2 people down. Kiyomaru again... Or not again, still legendary.
And that's us entering the base. Right now it's just a race between Wukong and Swain who gets the most kills. And it's looking like it's gonna be Wukong.
For now it is gonna be Wukong. Let's see if we can finish this game off. LeBlanc is going in. Will not find anything quite yet. Baki trying his best to clear the wave. Nautilus will die for the 7th time now. In the meantime, Varus dies for the 8th time now. So not having a great time. LeBlanc trying to go in for the Hail Mary, does not find anything. And we will be going for a game number 3.
Hell yeah, my guys. Well played.
It's not quite over yet, says the Foxnyr squad.
Look at the damage on left in 31k.
Yeah, and again, that's all damage from people running into him. That's the damage he does. It's really crazy. Again, Swain, I think... In that situation right there, perfect pick to pick. Yeah, and now, again, we are going to head into a small break. And we will be back for a 3rd game in the series. Not quite Silver Scrapes yet, as it's not a best of 5, but close now. Quick update to the main team boys, though. Again, series still really close. They did just find a really good fight. Getting themselves to third dragon, if it does not get randomly stolen by Pike, which it should not. It does not. Okay, perfect. So yeah, really close game over there. Go watch there in the break. Darky will die, unfortunately. Stop casting this game. We'll see you guys after the break. See you in a bit.
Game.
See you guys in a bit. hello, welcome back. Hope you all are ready for an exciting game 3 of this series. 1-1 currently between Bootz and Fenrir. Meantime, main team did lose, so it is 0-2 for them. To the lower bracket they go. Fortunately, but nothing much we can do about it.
Nothing as fun as a good lower bracket run, right?
Exactly, but the good, we look at it this way, right? So both our teams are in the same bracket. They were in the same bracket, right? So at some point, if both would have won, they would have had to meet each other, and then one of them would have dropped down anyways. So maybe we can just avoid that. Fenrir continues here today, wins both games, then beats the team that threw the main team down, in the finals, in the upper bracket finals, exactly. And then the main team runs through the lower bracket, and then both teams are through. Perfect case scenario. But yeah, of course, revenge story basically. Of course, we hope for at least a win here. Would be nice. And then we will head into a little break until 6 o'clock when the next best of threes are already set to be going. Yeah, a lot of games today. Many games. I'm getting invited to an arena game. No, I don't want to join your arena game. I'm sorry. I am busy.
Fuck casting. I'll go play a video game.
Like, who cares, right? Who cares? But yeah, I mean, at least the good thing is that everyone seems to be ready. I just wanted to say, I think, before I cut you off. Oh, actually, I need to write that we are ready. Let's quickly say that cast ready. Looks like we did lose a caster on the way, though. I think at some point we were 4 people in spectate, and now we're only 3. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know how that happens.
We lost a player, or another player. We lost a caster on the in the enemy team, in the Bootz team. Or maybe I just imagined it as well. That's possible. I'm not 100% sure.
Might have been someone on their side that was supposed to join the team and join the cast for a while, and then we didn't realize it.
Maybe. I am not sure. But yeah, again, exciting exciting last game. It will be last game, no matter what happens. I forgot it's not a best of 5. It's a best of 3 here.
I mean, yeah. Again, if it was a best of 5, it was also not a potential last game.
True. Let's head over into Champ Select, though. I forgot to swap the people around and give the points. There we go. It will be... Oh, I didn't do the points. There we go. 1-1. 1 apiece.
They really do not like Vega, huh? 3rd times in a row. And we don't like Rel. 3 times in a row. It's been the same first bans.
Yeah, the bans are gonna stay the same most likely. I think, yeah, it's gonna be the same as last game.
It's the same order as well.
Yeah, again, usually those things don't change, especially for the winning team. In this case, Dark Moon would have to change something if they want to change something, but I don't think they will. They most likely will just go for the same bans again. I forgot what they banned 3rd, though, but they banned it the same thing twice. Oh yeah, Jarvan. I think they banned Jarvan first game. Oh, it's going to be the Aurora.
I'm surprised by that one, actually.
Yeah, this is usually a sign that they don't play it, at least. So they cannot first pick it. That's like their main issue. The question now is, both want to go for MF first pick again, most likely. So the answer could be from Fenrir is to ban MF here, to make sure they don't get that MF first pick.
I'm not
or they leave it open.
I try not to swear too much on cast, but you saying MF the whole time makes me think of motherfucker the whole fucking
Yeah, all good. No worries.
So yeah, they're going back to MF.
Yeah, it is going to be an MF again. So let's see if we have some
Akshan?
better answer last. Yeah, the Akshan is just a hover. That will not happen, I think. Or I would be very surprised, at least, to say it that way.
That's a mid laner or a jungle? Or top laner?
Top/mid laner, I guess. Again, same as Aurora, I guess.
Jarvan.
But the Jarvan is left open this time, of course. It was banned in the first game. Swapped for the Aurora this time around.
I forgot the name of the Joker guy.
Shaco.
Shaco.
Looks like we might potentially get some bonus viewers sent over to us from the main team that is, of course, currently ending their stream. If the Bard hover comes through, I would have been excited to see Bard. I love myself some Bard gameplay. But unfortunately, Leona is... I mean, Leona's fun too, but Bard is just more fun.
Leona worked fine last game, I'd say.
True, Leona worked. No, What
Never
doesn't
change
what isn't broken, don't fix, or whatever, something like that.
Never change a winning team.
Exactly. The Skarner hover is also back around, most likely. Is that John or Moo, mate? I don't know. They played it last time, so the last game, the first game, sorry.
Yeah. And then they went Skarner twice. To be honest, again, Skarner did not look that strong. I think the buff might be coming next update.
Yeah, maybe. Brom being picked here, though. Brom always really good into engage, and so far, Jarvan and Leona both want to engage. There's the Teemo hover, the one we like to see.
Wait. Huh?
Yeah, it is most likely. Yeah, I mean, not most likely. It is going to be the Swain again. Again, you have the Brom, you have the Skarner,
Remaining on the never change a winning team, huh?
Yeah. And also, the thing is, MF, before they had Varus, now they have MF. MF has a harder time killing Swain than Varus has. Varus has a lot of, percentage. He can build Blade of the Rune King, for example. Blade of the Rune King does more damage if the enemy has more HP. And, well, as you noticed before, Swain kind of has a lot of HP, right? So, yeah, Varus is just a lot better at killing Swain than the MF is. So yeah, Swain not bad here. I have to agree with Dan here. And potentially looking like a good game already. The Ornn will be taken away, so no Ornn 3 times in a row for Elias.
No fun for Elias.
No fun. Well, actually, or fun.
Of 18.
Hello everyone from the main broadcast. Welcome to the Fenrir boys. It's currently 1-1. We're going into game number 3.
Let's even it up with 1 win on the B stream, since the main stream unfortunately did not get to cast a win.
True. Let's hope we can at least get 1 more win through here and get ourselves Fenrir into the second match of the upper bracket instead of having both teams down in the loser bracket. I don't know if we can already see, actually. Maybe some other teams have finished playing already. I don't know if we can see against who the main team has to play. Do we see it already? No, we do not see it quite yet. Unfortunately, as most of the games are still to be played.
We got an Ezreal.
We got an Ezreal, indeed. I like Ezreal. I think Ezreal's really strong. He's safe as well. Hello, Alisrem. Hello, how are you doing?
You can call it Ezreal. Or you can call it Easy Real.
Or it's Easy Real. True.
I'm sorry, that's horrible.
And we are going to get see the Ziggs this time on the side of Bootz. Not on our team this time around. So mid lane, for the first time this series, has a champion a bit less proactive, I would say. LeBlanc, Azir both being a bit more proactive compared to the Ziggs. And it worked out really well for both games. LeBlanc and the Azir worked out really good, right? So I think it's good for us that Jacko is potentially on a pick that is a bit less proactive. We do see the Aatrox though. Aatrox is really strong. Aatrox is a bit similar to Swain also in its own way. That just wants to run in and deal damage and life steal up. But we are going to see the fat man in top lane. The Gragas.
I'm a fat man.
True, exactly. Usually pretty good pick into the Aatrox, if I'm not mistaken. For now it is still in the support pick. I don't think it's going to be top lane Leona though. No, it's not going to be top lane Leona. That would have been fun too. But yeah, again, quickly looking at the picks overall, you once again have... It's a bit... Okay, so Swain, we're talking about Swain once again. No, Swain orientated. Quickly for everyone, last game, Swain 1v9. That's why Swain orientation, yeah, whatever. Basically...
Swain fan cast now.
Yeah, basically, so this game is similar. Again, the MF a bit worse at killing Swain than the Varus. On the other hand, Ziggs is not better at killing Swain than LeBlanc, but better at not running into the Swain, basically, staying at the distance, right? That's the only thing that's worse, basically, for Swain.
She has more of an I don't want to die attitude, huh?
Basically, exactly. But overall, again, Skarner wants to go in, Aatrox wants to go in, Brom wants to follow up. So, similar to before, they all kind of have to go into the Swain, which is good for us. And, yeah, overall looking pretty good, looking pretty solid. The Jarvan does come through this time, so Kiyomaru gets to play his, one of his 2 favorite champions.
It's a best of 3, because they were asking each other.
Yeah, it is a best of 3 indeed, same as for the main team. The main team unfortunately went 0-2 in their first match, and now we are at 1-1. So this is going to be the final game for now. Again, at 6 o'clock tonight, or tonight in a couple of hours, 6 o'clock, the next set of best of 3s on both this channel and the main channel will come through for the potential first lower bracket and potential second upper bracket. Would be cool. But yeah, Fenrir has to win this one first for that to happen. I think overall...
Right? It's 8 teams, right? It's quarterfinals right now?
Technically, yes. It's more than 8 teams, but our bracket has 8 teams.
Yeah, so I mean, like, if Fenrir win now and win tonight, we're in the grand finals.
We're in the upper bracket grand finals, yes.
Yeah. That's what we go for.
That, I mean, yeah, true. That's what we go for indeed. That is what we all want to reach in the end, of course. I'm always a bit unsure how the dropping down system works. Okay, so they drop down there. It means we drop down here, and they drop down there. I
love seeing your brain work. It's like,
where did they drop? Okay, are they playing against them? I guess they are playing against each other. It's them and. Like, where the hell did they drop from? Oh, from there.
Maxi Thunder his brain going at full capacity right now, boys and girls.
Why was this one skipped? I am confused. Oh no, wait, it is these two. Oh wait, it's these two. No, that makes more sense now. Yeah, then okay, we're okay. Yeah, so basically, the main team will be playing against BC or TOG in the lower bracket finals, lower bracket round 1. And yeah, at that point, if we drop down, we will meet them in the second round. That would be a little bit unlucky.
Game pause, let's go!
Instant game pause. Top issues.
It's been, every pause has been like commanded by them, no?
The first one wasn't, it was left on the seat, if I remember it correctly.
I thought it was their...
So I would say, even though we have a pause, let's quickly head us into the game though. Once it chooses to load in, and once I actually swap around the teams, as Foxnyr is on the red side and not on the blue side. So let's head over there right now. With our nice little pause per screen. Also the time bar is still there, because I quickly have to move the time forward once we get the chance to, as we don't have the chance right now. But yeah, top laners usually have issues, that is true. Usually it's mental issues, but in this case it's probably PC issues.
I don't know, I have a feeling you're not a big fan of top laners.
I think no one is a big no one is a big fan of top laners usually. I think everyone that plays League and plays solo queue will easily agree with me on that take. But of course, only joking around here. I have nothing against at least these two top laners. Again, don't forget to quickly press the ×2 just to make sure everything is okay. We got our little breakthrough, and now we can finally head into game number 3 again, both on the blue side and Fenrir on the red side. Seems like normal cover once again. Nothing special to be seen quite yet. And yeah, everyone covering normally. Not seeing anything special quite yet in all these games we've seen so far. All these games, these 2 games that we've seen so far. Left on going for a cheeky little Swain E. Tries to get that little bit of bonus HP we spoke so much about last game. Does not find it though. Bucky able to dodge it. Both junglers seemingly going to start on the top side. Will clear their way down to the bot lane, where most of the action will most likely happen. As the Foxnyr tweet comes out. Fortunately, the main boys not making it through their first round. So we hope they will make it through the second one at least. And of course, cheer on the Fenrir squad here.
We won't have to wait too long to see it either, as at 6 as well, I'm pretty sure the main team also plays, or is it a different time?
No, both at the same time.
Yes.
All the games at the same time. Luckily, we do have this the 2 channel setup we have right now, allowing us to watch both the games.
We love it.
Oh, my 2 hours of sleep are slowly but surely kicking in, unfortunately.
Ooh. Time to get the energy drink out, bud.
It has been out the whole day already, unfortunately. It's not helping. Now everything.
I keep getting turned away trying to get my mouse out of the screen, and then I just end up ripping away the directed camera.
Elias taking a big chunk of damage here.
Can we stop taking damage, Elias? Thank you. We don't want this.
Wait, Jarvan is jungle and not mid lane. I just noticed the message from Warlix. Yeah, I know Inspire is always a bit crazy with his champions. This game, we have a Swain bot lane at least. That's the exciting part.
Is this a new name for jungle? Mid lane.
Mid lane. True.
You got mid lane and mid lane. Oh.
The mid lane matchup is pretty lame, not gonna lie. Ziggs versus Ezreal both just wanting to poke each other. Ziggs having a bit of the upper hand though, while Aatrox is also doing a lot of work in the top lane. The Gragas counter not working the way it is intended so far.
If we're lucky, we're gonna have another left in Masterclass, and that will be already has 4 Flux as well.
Yeah, so we can do a quick math of that. 4 times 12 is 48. Already 48 bonus HP. We take those for sure. Lane's looking rough, yeah, for now. Lanes are rough indeed. Now the Aatrox will get ganked. Jarvan does not find the knockup, but will follow up with the flash. Now Gragas also dealing his fat man damage. And it will be the first blood over to Elias this time around. Is finally done with getting bullied in the top lane. Will hit him with that cask. A lot of bonus HP for left on there, but he needs to watch it. Oh, I actually didn't know that the MFQ proc stat. Oh, that's good to know. I learned something new today.
He lived, and that's important. That's all I understand.
True. Not wrong. Not wrong.
And we are in the gold lead. Let's go.
Yeah, with that first blood, we are exactly in that 400 gold lead margin right now. The farm overall a bit in favor of Bootz. It's too much though, as Lefton will be able to get most of these minions under tower. Ezreal can of course just chill with his mystical shots, whatever it's called. So far so good, everything slowly but surely going fine.
Ooh, Ailey's run out of minions there.
Be able to collect a big chunk of gold here though, with all those minions there. If he gets them all. First Drake will be a Mountain Dragon. We see another Mountain Drake. But no Mountains of Soul this time around. I mean, it never really got to the Soul, but...
True.
But still. Robbie's also spawning in 30 seconds. Have to see what side the teams prioritize. I would think that Fenrir will be looking to play around top side, as they did get, the flash of Aatrox. He's not as strong as he wants to be. So we'll trade Dragon for Grobbies in this case. Yeah.
That's another question. What is the timer saying on top? Because I think we're like apart as well again.
48, 49, 50, 51, 52.
Yeah, like a couple of seconds, like 3-4 seconds.
Am I ahead or behind?
Behind.
Okay, but when did that happen? Everyone saw me. Yeah, I can literally not go ahead, by the way.
That's interesting.
Okay. Well, you see in the future. You're Doctor Strange this time around, but we will take those grubbies and trade it for the Mountain Dragon for now. In the meantime, somehow Oregano has a gold has a XP lead over Lefton. Usually It's the other way around with support and AD carry.
They got the first strike, that's unfortunate.
Do trade those grubbies for it, which makes it kind of okay again.
To my understanding of the Void Grubs, only get really useful when you got all 6 of them. So, like, they're decent, but like they get good when you get.
They become good at 4, basically.
Uh-oh, Left is getting focused here. They do not want another Swain Masterclass. I couldn't blame him, but
this happened last time as well, and it ended up fine. This time around, it ended up okay as well. Luckily enough for us, Swain manages to get away. Zig's ultimate also used. Now in the meantime, Jarvan is top lane, so might be looking for a little dive on that Aatrox here. He does have ult, so the Aatrox is a little bit scary. But if they hit everything, they should be able to just pop him. Let's see if they will be able to CC chain everything. And yeah, easy, nice little fight there. Nice E-flash by the fat man himself, the Gragas.
I got a feeling you don't like Gragas very much either.
I love Gragas. No, I love him. But he's known as the fat man. It's just what he is.
Is that an actual nickname?
No, but yes, I guess.
no, but yes.
It's a similar nickname as the Teemo is the devil. I don't know, man. It's just...
Teemo is the devil? What that poor little creature do?
He is the devil. He literally has a skin that is called Devil Teemo. Or something Devil Teemo. I don't know what it's called. But he has a devil skin. Let's say that. And Bomba indeed. Nice little Bomba on the Sailing Grab there. Now falling behind in farm as well. So this time around top lane going a lot better than the first 2 games. Gragas actually allowed to play the game this time around. Jarvan also pretty strong already.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, the only thing not in our favor quite yet is the bot lane farm. Of course, it is that Swain versus an AD carry. That's usually the way the farm goes down there.
I feel like there's been a handful of times where they committed more players than last game to deal with our bot lane, though.
Yeah, for now
it's good for us as well.
For now, it's fine. That's for sure. As long as they can soak up the pressure without dying, it is a-okay. Of course, we don't want Swain to fall behind too much. Elias now looking for a potential little... Oh, he actually didn't get his ult attack through. Now Swain is in trouble. I want to say he will most likely die here. MF will get her ult through, and yeah, that is going to be a double kill over to
Bootz. That's a lot of damage.
So doing a lot of work, but no, not enough work, unfortunately. Jarvan was just not around there yet to help protect them. We'll lose his blue buff as well. At least we'll be able to get some bot lane farm in return.
I was about to say, when did we lose the second player, but it was a 2-kill, the double kill.
Oh, yeah, true.
I was like, wait, but this is the first time one of ours died, and I was like, then I realized, like, oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
So the Swain game, this time around, not going as well as last game, at least early game. Of course, game is still a long time to be played. And he just keeps getting his stacks.
If at all possible, if at all possible, would like or left him to get stacked again.
And for now, let's take a little bit of a stack update here. 13 stacks in.
Ooh. When he died, he was at 10, so he's been getting a lot more now. He's gotten a couple quite fast.
And usually when you hit 1 E, you can hit your W as well, and then you get 2. That's usually the way the rotation goes. Now we are going to trade 3 Grubbies. Oh, actually, Gragas TPing in. This might be scary as Foxnyr is around.
Oh boy.
So we'll be able to just body slam away. Now Fenrir knows that they're doing Grubbies though. Only one has fallen so far. Foxnyr seems to go for the all-in into Gragas. In the meantime, Swain also looking. Now Jarvan has arrived.
Hello.
I'm not a big fan of this fight though, I must say.
Yeah, no, I think we're losing that, but...
Oh, Aatrox messed up the flash. That's actually very lucky for us, not gonna lie. That would have been a dead Elias if that flash works. Lucky for us, it does not. We only lose Kiyomaru, and we will, of course, lose those 2 grubbies as well.
I don't think we gained a lot from this, though.
No, we gain nothing from this.
Yeah.
Swain won the 1v1 bot lane against the
Oh,
Misfortune.
stole a grub.
Oh, that's actually really, really big. That denies the 6 grub power spike. That is actually a lot better than you think. And it's not the 6. Sorry, we have that. Sorry, that gives us the 4. Yeah, that gives us the 4. Oh, sorry, I thought they had 3 for some reason. That gives us the 4 power spike actually, which is the first power spike you get from grubbies. It means we will be spawning our little void grubs when we are hitting towers. So that's really, really big actually.
I thought it was a 6 thing, not a 4 thing.
Yeah, the first one you get at 4, and then the second one you get at 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Aha.
So like, yeah, the first upgrade is at 4, and then the second at 6.
So now we can kind of say it's kind of a win with Bargot stealing the grub.
Yeah, that well, a win is maybe still a bit far-fetched, especially as we potentially will lose this dragon as well. Yeah, but it is at least it's what you say, containing the fires or containing the flames, something like that. You know, like Schadenskontrolle in German.
Damage control.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Now,
there is something with like fire as well, but I don't know exactly which one it is. But I do know
fire
damage
resistance.
Control.
Minecraft, the potion.
No, that's Minecraft. That's the wrong game.
We're big engaged by the Jarvan here, but unfortunately he just pops like a little balloon. Bootz playing balloons instead of League of Legends, unfortunately. Popping
great game.
Jarvan.
Great game, absolutely.
True.
Balloons, if you want, we will make a sponsor stream for you if you're watching.
True.
We will make every single one of our pros and streamers play it.
Meantime, bot lane, another big fight coming through. Lefton tries to get the kill onto the Braum, and they will find at least that one. Lefton needs to be careful though, he's still really pretty tanky, so he doesn't care too much. That will be potentially bot lane turrets, not dropping, but a lot of damage onto this bot lane tower. Of course, Gragas has a little bit of advantage hitting this, as he does have the grubbies. Oh, actually, Jarvan. That's not an engage you want to take here.
Oh, that's a bit of a weird one. I don't think he knew about Jakudu, at least.
That was a little bit unfortunate there. Didn't want to take that flag and drag, I think. It will be bot lane tower and another kill over 2 bots. The game slowly, I wouldn't say slipping, but like going further away from our grasp. So we don't really have a strong carry right now, like no one is really fed or strong. It was Jarvan at the beginning, but now he went from 1-0-1 to 1-3-1 somehow. Which is not all too great. Lefton still in a decent position, though, but Misfortune also really strong. Was 2 items in.
Unfortunate, but looking at a potential fight here, hopefully. Well, hopefully not really, because we're Lefton is 2 levels behind. I need to shut up because that's how he leveled up. So now I'm wrong either way.
Meantime, Herald will go over to Bootz here. Ezreal trying his best to answer with a little bit of tower damage in the bot lane. Needs to be careful though that he doesn't get all in by Aatrox here. He's forced to flash away.
I think this is the goodbye of our mid turret.
What? I am very confused, I have to be honest here. I'm a little bit out of words. I have this with Fenrir sometimes. It feels like they are either really good, and then sometimes it just they make specific mistakes that I'm like, you guys have not been playing League for longer than 2 months. That's how it feels sometimes. Like this. You know, like they make the most simple mistake that there is.
Let me tell you, as someone who doesn't play League much and can definitely be classified as a guy who's been playing League for only 2 months, you're a bit better than that still.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
why?
I know what you mean.
you see, like, the Herald is charging at your tower. The tower will fall from that Herald charge. And then both your support and AD carry stand in the Herald charge and get CC chained to death. It's just a mistake that's not allowed to happen. And also another mistake that is allowed to happen is Sailing Grab being caught. But we will take the mistake for sure. It will be a kill going over to Kiyomaru.
We love their mistakes. They should make more.
Yeah, we get something back at least. That is really, really good. Hopefully a little bit of a wake-up call to the boys though. Because again, the mistakes they make are so I don't want to say primitive, but that's the wrong word. But like so basic, so simple, if that makes sense.
As a white football coach once said, sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
That is very much a different quote, I'm pretty sure, no?
That is a different quote for sure, but also suited.
True.
Yeah, the gold lead not too far yet though. About 3k in favor of Bootz at this point.
I was thinking, if we can't have two teams in Div 3. No, that is correct. Then we're gonna have to eliminate it. We could eliminate each other, I guess.
Yeah, if Fenrir loses this, then one of the two teams is out for sure. Even if we win everything.
And preferably at least one team at least makes round 2 of the upper bracket. Well, preferably they just win the top upper bracket now, but
now they first need to win this game though. We still have the Swain effect that is possible. There is a possibility of happening, right? Meantime, Aatrox looking for a flag. Braum looking for an engage. We'll find it. Can they burn through left hand though? It looks like they will be able to. Aatrox going for the flash. Left hand will fall here. A lot of low HP bars though. Aatrox 1 HP now. Gragas needs to find a nice engage, but he will not be able to. Ezreal trying to look for a fight though. Skarner also being very low. A lot of low HP bars, but just not low enough. Gragas tried to look for an engage real quickly. Did not go for it though. And now goes in. I am again questioning some decisions here. And it's going to be 4 for 0 for Bootz. And the third dragon going over to them as well. Unfortunately, left turn just not quite there yet in strength to be able to do what he did last game and survive 4 people on him. The ignite and the anti-heal was just a little bit too much.
That was an unfortunate situation.
Now the game slipping further and further away.
What will be our win condition here? Being Fenrir.
That's my issue. I don't know. That's like the hard part. Yeah, that
is worrying.
So, the way I play League, personally at least, is I get a very big mental block in-game, like when I play the game myself, when I don't see a way to win, basically. As long as I see a potential way to win, I'm like 100% in the game and I will do everything to get to that position. But if I don't see, like, I have a very, very big mental block. Then the way I play gets like 10 times worse because I just don't know what to do, basically. Like, I'm really stuck in my head, if that makes sense. And so this game feels similar, but from an outside perspective instead of, playing.
So we kind of need the Bootz to fuck up right now.
Yeah, in my opinion, at this point, it is kind of hoping they mess up more than us being in control.
Come on, Bootz, make it exciting. I know you can't hear us, but if you can hear us, make it a little exciting.
But yeah, that's basically the way I feel. One thing at least I can say is making less of these weird mistakes already helps a lot. As long as we are not the ones making the mistakes, it should be fine. Now left on. We'll get caught here. Does get ult through, but just way too late.
Oh.
Misfortune will fall though. Our biggest damage dealer is dead. 2 kills going over to Fenrir, but 2 kills over to Bootz as well. Ezreal is still looking. Skarner over the wall.
I think Barkov
will actually maybe get away, depending on... Yeah, we'll be able to get away. Luckily enough. So it is a 2 for 2. As we are behind, it is a trade we will, gladly take. If you're behind, you take any neutral trade you can get.
Fair.
And we did get a big shutdown on the Misfortune. I don't know who got the shutdown. Do you have chat on? Can you see who the shutdown went to?
Jarvan has shut down Baki.
Okay,
Bonus bounty 400 gold.
not the character you really want the shutdown on, but in the end, shutdown is shutdown. We take it. And we'll be able to close the gold lead a little bit at least. I think it was at about around 7k before, and now it is at like 6k. Yeah, that's one of the things that is allowed to happen as long as you can get an even trade in. It's always good.
Fair, but it would have been nice if they got a profitable in.
Yeah, again, but this fight was suboptimal. Like Lefton got caught, couldn't get his ult through, couldn't get his survivability through, so get a little bit of a better fight, then it's good.
If I learned correctly from the LEC, the more Ezreal hits his ult, the less cooldown there is, right?
Oh, his Qs.
Oh, the Qs, I thought it was ult, fuck.
Yeah, his Qs reduce all his other abilities cooldown by 1 second.
Oh, so he needs to hit Qs and then the other. Okay, that's how that works.
Oh, there we go. This is a potential nice catch, though.
Oh,
Lucky flashes away. But Kiyomaru should be able to get a flag in there through. Gragas finds his ult. Oh, nice kill onto Lefton here. Lefton be able to ult as well. Tiger now needs to run away. Does have flash. Chooses to use it as well. Now Skarner will find Lefton, though. Lefton gets pulled into the whole enemy team and will fall here. Again, not as tanky yet as he wants to be. And now Aatrox is here too. Elias needs to run away. Will get cancelled. Forced to flash away now. And will also fall here. No way he can get away from this one. We trade a 1 for 2. MF is dead, but this will be the Baron most likely over to Bootz. Except if Kiyomaru can find a potential steal.
Big shame that Tiger let that.
Yeah, for sure. They tried at least. But again, Jarvan is still up. Kiyomaru is alive. As long as he's alive, there is a steal potential. Now Barco needs to be careful though that he doesn't get engaged on by Skarner. Skarner does not get over the wall, luckily enough. Finds a nice little ult. Sailing Grab also tanking a lot of damage. And with that, they at least have cancelled the Baron. So no Baron over to Bootz. They didn't want to go for the 50-50.
Did they have the kill potential, the end potential without the Baron right now, or?
No.
Okay, so holding them off Baron is a good thing, a really good thing.
Yeah. Now the question is, can we defend this dragon? Because it is going to be the Dragon Soul. And usually a soul is not something you want to give. So now we have to see. Swain has his 2 items now, so he is at the power spike I was speaking of before. Gragas taking a lot of damage from this. His Aatrox though already loses half of his HP. There is a little plant there that he can get some HP from at least.
I just realized Barcode has not died yet.
Barcode has not died indeed. It is on the Ezreal. Meantime, Kiyomaru taking a lot of damage, will not be able to get away, will fall here. In the meantime, Sailing Grab making sure Fenrir cannot help out at all. Sailing Grab now 1 HP. Lefton tries to look for a lot of damage on the backline. Will fall though. And this is going to be a potential wipe here. Oh, the Braum ultimate just not hitting, just not connecting. Now Barcode still stepping up forward. Just does not have the damage to really do anything. And it's going to be the Dragon Soul, the Chemtech Soul over to Bootz.
If only Barcode could get the Stealing Grab, would be really great.
Now Elias face checking 4 people, expecting them all to be at Baron. This is one of those deaths that I cannot blame him too much for, because again, I think he and everyone else expected them to be at Baron already. Which they were not. So, yeah, that's just unfortunate that happens. Happens to the best of us.
Interesting that they are pinging Gragas respawning in 30 seconds. Oh.
If the enemies are pinging that usually means they want to go for the Baron and they're calling okay. Enemy top laner is down for another 30 seconds. Coming up in 10 though, and they have not started the Baron quite yet.
Ooh, Barco's low.
Barco is low indeed, he does have TP though.
Seems like they want to fight first before they go Baron.
They just don't want to risk the 50-50 at this point. They are so much stronger than Fenrir is. So no need to risk it all.
Ziggs destroying our bot lane turret is very unfortunate as well.
Is unfortunate indeed. Let's take a quick look at left on stack though, just out of interest. He has 38 stacks.
Not very good.
Over it.
Compared to last game.
Compared to last game, indeed, not very good. Still
It was like
about 500 bonus scores now.
50, no? Yeah.
I think he was about 70 last time around here. He was a lot higher. Yeah, he was very high last time.
I thought it was 70 a bit later.
Now Ezreal screaming that it's over, but it's not over quite yet.
Don't give up just yet.
And I keep going out with my mouse, unfortunately.
Yeah, I get that. I didn't have that the last 2 games, but now it's been very annoying. Mr. Organa seems to be dead. Oh, actually.
Organa's stuck in a sticky situation. And now so is Barcode. Qmaru also in a really bad spot. Will not be able to flag and drag out.
Seems like they have buffed this corner between this game and the last.
Yeah, maybe the patch just came through.
It's starting to seem like it's over a little bit, huh?
Starting to feel like that indeed.
Now with the Baron as well. 11k gold lead. Entering our base. Not much hopeful right now, but hey, you can never know. Heroics happen. Miracles even more.
Miracles happen indeed. We have to hope for one here.
As a great artist once sang, I believe in miracles.
I'm usually not one to believe in miracles, unfortunately. I've not seen enough miracles happen yet that I can really believe, sadly.
When they favor you, though, it's so nice to believe in.
That's true, but...
Can't you just imagine them fucking up somehow and, like, losing a team fight and giving us a fucking backdoor option into their base?
I can imagine it and I would want it to happen, but it seems very unlikely. Barcode get tagged up here. Will be able to arcane shift out, but will not be able to get away. Leona also...
There goes our... Oh, no, never mind. But there goes Barcode, 0k deaths.
Yeah, true. His first little misstep there, leading to his first death, unfortunately. And it looks like Bootz is going to try and end with this one. The final stand here. Gragas yeeting them all away and then going in. Left on getting destroyed by this bullet time.
Qmaru running away.
Left on also running away, trying to heal up. But will not heal enough, and it will be game number 2. Game number 3, the second win for Bootz, and so they will head themselves into upper bracket part 2, and we will drop down to the lower bracket game, match, round, whatever you want to call it, 1.
And this also confirms that not both Foxnyr teams will be playing in Div 3 this next season.
That is for sure. Of course, both the teams still have to, you know, they have a long road ahead of them if one of the two wants to play in Division 3, though. It's 4 more best of 3s to come if you win everything. And of course, backs against the wall. Now you're not allowed to lose a single best of 3 anymore. This was kind of the lose they were allowed to have, right? So, unfortunate. But as most people say, what can do, right? For now, though,
better.
Play better, true. Yeah, but for now, as we are going to be, you know, having to be ready to cast again in 1.5 hours, pretty soon. We will head into break. GG's to both teams. GG's to Willpower as well on the other side of the bracket against the main team, and hopefully we will see a refreshed main squad and Fenrir squad here on the channel again. Main channel for the main team. You know, go watch both again. Most people have at least 2 monitors. Just watch both games at the same time. But for now, we are gonna head off, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys at 6 o'clock.
See ya. Go watch your YouTube channel.
And go watch your YouTube channel. Yeah? All the social links down there. Daily content. New mic'd up episode coming tonight.
in 3 hours.
In 3 hours. There you go.
Or 2 hours and a half or something.
Even less. There you go. So enjoy that, and we'll see you guys tonight.
Bye.
Don't stop.